may be seated.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
This is a case of Lowe versus Meyer.
Thank you, Jerome. Good day, everyone. Good day. Mr. Lowe, you've opened your case because after years of questioning Ms. Meyer's fidelity, it was confirmed in court that Ms. Meyer cheated on you during the time of conception. Therefore, you have serious doubts that you are the father of 2-year-old Phelan. You say you need these answers because you now believe she's pinned a baby on you. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Myers, you claim that you are certain Mr. Lowe is your daughter's father, and you intend to prove it today so you both can move forward and finally get married. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'll start with you, Mr. Lowe. You believe she's pinning a baby on you.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, explain.
I've been a father to her other children that she has for a few years prior to Phelan being born. When Phelan was born, I was there and signed the birth certificate, and as well as I didn't grow up with my father. So when I found out that she was pregnant with Phelan, I definitely wanted to be Phelan's dad.
And so you feel like she is playing on your sympathies?
Correct.
I see tears in your eyes, Ms. Meyer. Explain to the court why you're feeling emotional.
I'm feeling emotional because I know for a fact that Phelan is Tyler's daughter, and it's just hard to go through this.
Why do you feel like he has doubts?
Your Honor, I feel like he has doubts because I was a stripper at the time of me getting pregnant, but I know for a fact that Phelan is Tyler's, and he was the only man that I was with.
Well, he says he thinks you're a cheater. Explain to the court why you think that, Mr. Lowe.
Some odd months ago, she had taken a lie detector test, and the results came back from that test that she had been lying about cheating, about hooking up from men from her job.
So you actually appeared in court over these cheating allegations?
Yes, absolutely. I believe that she's cheating on me.
I did not cheat on him. I have not ever cheated on him.
Have you been completely honest with Mr. Lowe about all of these issues? Have you been truthful with him?
For the most part.
Oh, for the most part. Well, what part have you not been truthful about?
And we're not gonna go into that.
Well, we gonna go into it in here.
Thank you.
So, Mr. Lowe, after that court appearance, what did you discover?
Once I got home from court, she admitted to cheating with one person.
And this was around the time of conception, presumably, or you wouldn't be here.
Correct.
Okay. So you finally got her to admit, after years and years
Yes.
of not being able to get a straight answer, you finally got her to just say, I did cheat. And so this is also after you already signed the birth certificate.
Yes, Your Honor.
You're being dad.
Yes, Your
You're
Honor.
at the hospital.
Yep. All of that.
And I can see that's really, really hurts you.
Yes, more than you could possibly imagine.
What are you feeling in this moment?
Like my heart's been torn out of my chest. Like I'm like I've lost a best friend. Like I've lost a parent. Like my chance as being a father, because I grew up without my dad. So my opportunity to be a father was ripped from me, and that's something that meant a lot to me. It meant the world to me.
So for years, you felt this was your child. Phelan was yours.
Yes.
Until this bomb got dropped.
Exactly.
And you know, it's interesting because we do a lot of difficult things in this courtroom and we work through a lot of difficult things. But I think one of the most important things we're able to convey is how important fatherhood is to men. And I can see the tears in your eyes.
Yeah. I'm fighting them, but yes, it means it's my life. It's what I want to do. That's what I want to be the best at, if anything.
And this is because you are committed to breaking a generational curse that you faced,
Absolutely.
Not knowing and not having a relationship with your dad.
Absolutely.
That's why we do this. So take me to the moment you find out you're pregnant, Miss Meyer. When do you find out? How do you find out?
It was June 2016. I realized that I had missed a menstrual cycle, so I took the pregnancy test. All of them immediately popped up positive. Tyler was sleeping. I wake Tyler up and I say, I have something to show you, come to the bathroom. He goes to the bathroom and immediately says, that's not my baby.
Talk about crushing. That was your immediate reaction?
Absolutely. I mean, after what I had found out in the line of work that she was in prior to that, how could I? Don't get me wrong, like there was a part of me that I had to hide almost inside of me that was, you know, just wanted to scream out, yes, I am so excited about all of this. And then at the end of it all, it comes out not to be mine. That's why we're here today, to try to get these answers so that we can move forward and I can continue being this happy father.
If you want more episodes of Paternity Court, make sure to subscribe and click on the notification bell. Can you talk to me about what your suspicions were, why you had them, and why this cheating thing just kept resonating with you?
Okay, there was one incident where I had went and picked her up from work, and she had walked directly right by the vehicle and got into another vehicle with a man and just drove off.
In front of your face?
Right in front of me, Your Honor. And she would call them sugar daddies, okay?
That's the name she would use?
Yeah, sugar daddies. Okay, you're not gonna tell me that you may just go hang out with a friend that's a guy. I totally get it, whatever. But you're not gonna keep going and going with your sugar daddy multiple different times throughout the week and just getting money for free. People don't give money for free for nothing.
Exactly.
That don't sound good, Ms. Meyer. Is that a phrase you use to your boyfriend? These are my sugar daddies?
No.
So you saying he's lying, making this up today?
Well, when you have someone coming to your work trying to mess up the way that you make your money, you know, that's not the person you want to leave with at the end of the night. If I wanted to go hang out with my friends and have a good time and then come home, that's exactly what I did.
Not when it's...
Oh, you got yourself a little attitude, huh? Okay, that's exactly what you're gonna do, right? But are you also, look, you started this entire testimony, this entire hearing with tears in your eyes over the fact of how in the world how could I be here? How could I get here? You act like you Chicken Little and the sky is falling. I mean, no, really. How you understand now if this is gonna be your course of action, then he's gonna think you're cheating. So did you witness anything else at her job that would cause you to believe that she was cheating? And not just cheating, we've established that,
right,
but during the window of conception.
So whenever I would go pick her up from work, I'd pop in, let her know, because now that obviously she couldn't have her cell phone like directly on her. So I'd pop in there, say, hey, you know, I'm here to get you from work or whatever, or, you know, just walk around the club trying to find her. And they have these champagne rooms where they go and they have closed curtains, and multiple different times she'd be in there with multiple different guys. So, yeah.
Now, I can just ask you, Ms. Meyer, is the champagne room a necessary part of your work, something you're required to do?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You go in there and you dance for the customer. That's how you make the most of your money.
And so what is it about the champagne room, Mr. Lowe, that disturbed you and made you even more skeptical?
The fact that it's behind closed doors and there's couches in there. It's just not like a bar stool or like a chair, or, you know, there's like actual couches in there and you're not allowed to go in there. Not anybody can just walk in there. It's only the dancer and the one person.
So you're saying you have no idea what's transpiring in there.
And there's no surveillance in there, nothing.
And if you're in the champagne room and then later on I come get you and you go get in the car with somebody else, there's too much you don't know.
Exactly.
That's really what you're expressing.
And there's no communication in between me or her about any of it, because anytime that it's brought up, I'm just accusing and I'm just this, and I'm just asking questions. That's all I was doing. But just, hey, could you fill me in a little bit about what goes on? You know, just not as an argumentative way, just as, hey, you know, is what's going on?
You've brought a witness. I'd like to hear from her. Ma'am, please stand and step up to the podium. State your name for the record.
Dixie Morris.
Ms. Morris, you are what relationship to Mr. Lowe?
His mother.
You are his mother. All right. So is it your opinion that your son is Phelan's biological father?
I do not.
You do not. And I can see how sad that makes you to say that.
I'm sorry. She was a whore.
Okay, let's be respectful, but I do need you to express what you're feeling.
My son, when he was approximately 14, 15 years old, he was involved in a dirt bike accident to where he had to go to the emergency room and have surgery on his scrotum, to where then the doctors were telling us that when the time came, he may not be able to produce children. Obviously, he's had other girlfriends in the past.
Tyler and Phelan look exactly alike. She is my only child, apart from my other ones, that has brown hair and brown eyes. They have the same nose, they sleep alike, and they both are bow-legged. Their legs
Maybe
look
the guy
exactly
she cheated with
the
had
same.
brown eyes, brown hair.
So you submitted an exhibit to the court, a leg exhibit, and it shows Mr. Lowe's bow legs and then Phelan's legs. And you believe they are so similar, the way the knees are apart, and right in the calf area, there's a space. For you, that's it.
No, not just that. They look exactly alike.
So when you look at this exhibit, Mr. Lowe, does it convince you? Does it say, you know what, I looked at that exhibit, I don't have any more doubt?
Sorry, Your Honor, but feet and legs does not confirm anything for me.
It doesn't confirm anything for me either.
Any children at that age can have bow leg and bow, ankles and knees. They're babies. I mean.
Have you thought, and I need to ask you this because unfortunately in this courtroom, we can only deliver the absolute truth, which is not necessarily what people want to hear. Have you thought about, if she's not mine, how will I go on?
If Phelan turns out not to be mine, I mean, we're gonna have to let her down easy, let myself down easy. I don't know how to go about it, Your Honor. I don't. If she does turns out that Phelan is mine, then you best believe she'll have the absolute best father that a little girl could have.
And what about you, Mom? Have you considered how your life would be changed if, in fact, Phelan is not your granddaughter?
I couldn't go on without her in my life. I'm sorry. And I know my son couldn't either.
You've truly bonded with this beautiful little girl. Ms. Meyer, I need to ask you, because you've had to come clean, you've admitted to some things. Is there anything you need to share or you need to be honest with before I go to these results?
There's no doubt in my mind, and I know for a fact that Phelan is Tyler's daughter.
Okay. Jerome, I'm ready for the results. These results were prepared by DNA Diagnostics, and they read as follows. In the case of Lowe versus Meyer, when it comes to 2-year-old Phelan Lowe, it has been determined by this court. Mr. Lowe, you are the father.
Now what? Now what? You and your mom. Now what?
Looks like you got a good baby daddy.
Just because you're a stripper doesn't mean anything. Doesn't make me a cheater, doesn't make me anything. I told you you were the
boyfriend.
dad.
You admitted to all those things. Let's move past it now. Moving on.
Not moving on. You had your doubts. That baby is yours.
And I've not denied it. That's why we're here today, just to verify it.
You did deny it or we wouldn't have been here.
Right.
Ms. Meyer, that reaction disappointed me. I know you felt vindicated. I know you felt like everybody thought you weren't telling the truth on this. But once you're proven to be a liar, and liars crack me up when they got the nerve to all of a sudden, you're gonna be a liar and then be indignant and have the nerve to act like you gonna get your feelings hurt when somebody don't believe you.
It
Right?
works both ways.
Hey, listen. If you an expert, come get the robe and the gavel, and you sit your little behind up here. You need it? Huh? You wanna have it? Huh?
I'm good.
Cause you got vindicated now, and you got your little toot up. But what I remember, and we can roll this back, is when you started this, you were in tears.
Yes, I was.
Exactly. Popping off at me, it does nothing for me. It doesn't bother me. I know girls like you. I represented girls like you. That's why I care about you. That's why I care about you. That's why I'm still sitting here looking at you. You want to change your life? Do you want to have the family?
Yes.
You can do it. Starts today. Dr. Jeff is waiting for you all. And I want you to start stripping yourself of all that shame, all that guilt, all that drama, all those things that are playing through your head that make you act less than who you are. You're more than that. Do you see me?
Yes.
I see you. I wish you the very best.
Thank
Take
you.
care of that beautiful little girl. I wish you all the very best. Court is adjourned.